Welcome to Newslink Indiana. I'm Brittany Carlin. Muncie Community Schools are on fall break this week, and with that, parents have to find ways to keep their students entertained. Newslink Indiana's Samantha Johnson is live at Minnetrista for a free and fun event for families.
Students who come out to Minnetrista today can paint, play dress up, read books, and play in the gardens, all a part of the biannual Family Adventure Day. And the best part about this community event is it's free. So let's talk about a few of the details. The activities started this morning at 9 a.m. and last until 7:30 tonight. And Minnetrista has partnered with community groups like Girl Scouts and Let There Be Art to provide families with all kinds of free different activities. Reading books and playing instruments may seem like all fun and games, but here students are learning while they're playing. Minnetrista's Discovery and Engagement Manager Ashley Mann says families of all kinds can enjoy the academic fun since, again, it's free of charge.
It's really great for us to be able to offer things like this for the community. A lot of our programming is paid, and that's because we have to cover our costs, but it's nice for a few times a year to be able to offer a community event that anybody can come to, and it's wonderful.
So fees aren't stopping families from coming out today, and neither is the weather. Thankfully, most of today's events are inside, but for even those out in the garden, showers here at Minnetrista will be clearing throughout the day. Live in Muncie, Samantha Johnson, Newslink Indiana.
For more information on the event at Minnetrista, visit their website at minnetrista.net. The 45th IKEA store opened in Fishers this morning. Those eager for the opening began to camp out Monday for giveaways of free couches and chairs. Even if you missed the grand opening today, there will be events all week, including live entertainment, balloon art, face painting, and more. For more information on the giveaways, visit the IKEA website. The city of Greenwood will also be seeing a grand opening in the near future. That is because FedEx has announced its building plan for a new corporation distribution center in Johnson County. The center is expected to bring in more than 450 full-time and part-time workers. Construction is expected to begin next spring and be completed by June of 2020. Drivers in Indiana and Kentucky could be blocked from renewing their vehicles. Registration over unpaid Ohio River Bridge tolls, officials say Tuesday that hold will be placed on vehicle registration. If a toll goes without payment after at least 4 notices have been sent, tolls began December 30th on 3 of the bridges connecting Louisville, Kentucky, and southern Indiana. Scott Adams of Indiana Department of Transportation says both states will start cracking down later this month. Students at Texas Tech are holding vigils today in remembrance of University Police Officer Floyd East Jr., who was shot and killed by a student Monday night. 19-year-old student Hollis Daniels was arrested and brought to the campus police station Monday night for drugs and paraphernalia when he fatally shot East before fleeing with the officer's body camera. Before being found by police, Daniels' family called the campus counseling center expressing concerns about Hollis making suicidal attempts and potentially possessing a weapon. Many students and staff at Texas Tech are wearing blue this week in honor of East and the University Police Department. Police are searching for those responsible for an injuring a pit bull and leaving him trapped inside a suitcase in Hollywood. Nicole Linsalata has the story.
It's an awful thing. You know, you think it's disgusting that people are capable of doing such terrible things to animals.
And sadly, Oliver has been on the receiving end of some of those awful things. Here's a picture of him from early Tuesday morning. We've blurred the spots where veterinarians think this bully breed terrier mix was stabbed multiple times.
He has pretty deep wounds on his chest and also on his head.
And it gets worse. Early morning Tuesday, Oliver, so named by a rescue group, was found here in this alley behind 1945 Lee Street in Hollywood, stuffed in this blue suitcase.
He did have some trauma to his lungs, and so, we're keeping a close eye on his breathing. And so we're not sure what exactly happened, but the wounds look pretty clean and like somebody was trying to hurt him.
This first surgery was to close up the wounds on his head. He'll need a second one for his chest and perhaps a third.
He's here, police say, because a passerby fortunately spotted the suitcase and officers noted a paw sticking out of it. And that's when they found him, bloodied and cut, but alive. Neighbors are horrified.
Horrible. How can you, an animal, yeah.
One young girl believes she saw a man with a similar suitcase in the neighborhood. We're not showing her face.
He was walking down the street on 19th Avenue, and I'm like, that's creepy.
Because he had a suitcase?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Oliver is fighting to survive, but seems to sense, as dogs often do, he's in safe hands.
He's happy. He's still wagging his tail despite having all these terrible wounds. But I'm happy that we're here to, help him and hopefully get him feeling better.
The Grateful Paws Dog and Cat Rescue is currently looking for a foster home for Ollie. An Indianapolis police dog that ran off after a police chase has been reunited with his Indiana State Police handler. The canine was missing Tuesday night on the city's east side after pursuing a man who fired shots at an officer. The officer, who was not hurt, returned shots at the man, who is in serious condition at a hospital. Thousands of people are currently without power in California as deadly wildfires spread throughout parts of the state. Natasha Chen reports from Santa Rosa.
Now that the sun has come up, we're getting a better sense of the damage done here in Santa Rosa. Behind us are the charred remains of 2 hotels, and they're still smoking right now. Across the street, we're also seeing a burned out mobile home park, burned out vehicles, and in just a couple of hours, we'll get a more comprehensive look with an update of information from Napa County fire officials.
All we could see was glowing red everywhere. Very scary because you didn't really know what direction it was from.
Thousands of Napa, Mendocino, and Sonoma County residents are fleeing the uncontrollable, deadly wildfire raging across parts of California.
Went out and they were screaming, fire, 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 get out, get out.
Thousands of homes and buildings are burning to the ground.
It's sad. My house is okay. All of my neighbors aren't. I just don't know where to go from here.
These rapidly burning fires are being fueled by wind and dry conditions, causing widespread devastation as entire neighborhoods are wiped out in Santa Rosa.
Most of these fires have limited or no containment. These are very rapidly burning fires.
It's an apocalyptic scene as residents describe the confusion while trying to evacuate.
There's fires everywhere. I've been sent in 3 different directions to evacuate horses. I'm receiving horses. I'm going to do everything I can.
Yeah. Trying to get out of here. We saw it, now it's getting across the road. It's all bad.
Winds are expected to ease up today, giving firefighters a welcomed break from the weather, but not from the fires. 5,000 people in Sonoma County are now spread out among 28 shelters, 4 of which are already full. Beyond the immediate area of the fires, this smoke and haze can be smelled and seen for almost 100 miles. In Santa Rosa, California, Natasha Chen, back to you.
As of right now, 17 people have been killed and 2,000 homes have been destroyed, making this one of the worst wildfires in California's history. Now here's a look at your Newslink Indiana forecast. These are the conditions right now. It is 61 degrees and cloudy. As you saw, it looks like there will be clouds sticking around for a while today, and it is going to cool down for the rest of the week with temperatures in the mid to lower 60s, as you can see for the rest of today. Now let's take a look at what our 7-day forecast is. The temperatures are kind of all up and around, with today being 66, Friday 74, Saturday with 80, and Sunday with 76, so our weekend's a little bit warmer. And then going into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in the 60s, lower on Monday and up into the higher 60s as we go on. And that's going to do for us this afternoon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Brittany Carlin, and be sure to tune into Newslink Indiana tonight at 6 on WIPB TV and at 9 on BallStateDaily.com or on Facebook. Have a great rest of your day.